Okay, is anybody here? How are we this morning? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I am your host, Uncle Bruce. They call me Uncle Bruce. It's nice to see you all. Thank you for coming by. It's Friday, November the 10th today, 2023. Here in Canada, it's kind of a odd day today because tomorrow is the 11th of November, which is Armistice Day up in Canada. The end of World War One, and usually it's a quasi holiday. It's a sort of a federal, quasi provincial holiday. So a lot of people, just to be honest about it, a lot of people are taking today off for a long weekend. They're treating the 11th as a week holiday day, and they're adding it to Friday or they're adding it to Monday. So in Canada, it's a slow one here, but the markets are open today. I think some of the banks are closed, but in any event, it's kind of weird. Thank you for joining me today from wherever you are, and thank you, veterans, for your service. We don't want to not acknowledge that. Great to have you here. I'm watching a ton of stuff. I'm late today for a typical reason. I am watching zillions of things happening at the same time. And I'm trying to break it down into plain English for you. And I'm trying to make sure that for my Gold Bagel members who are the backers of this channel, without question, got a trade tip out to those guys, a trade alert show. And now we're doing the big show for everybody. If you really want to be on top of what I'm up to here, become one of these people right here, and you'll be informed every time we do, every time I upload something and I'm going on with a new tangent. I have a lot to follow for you. It's complicated, and in some cases it's scary, in some cases it's exciting. But if you're a regular member of this channel, you're a follower of this group of regulars that I hang out with, oh, is it easy to make money right now in the market? Oh, God, is it easy? Look, we're up 113 on the Dow. And some people would say, hey, Bruce, we're going on another big-time winning streak here. I don't think so. It's a one-third point gain, one-third of a percentage point. Same with the S&P 500. It's up 14 points. That's a third of a percentage point. NASDAQ is up 33. That's 1/5, maybe 1/4 of a percentage point. And then oil is up 72 cents to $76.46. Oil is hanging on by its fingernails to $75. Next stop for oil, 68 to 70. That's the next stop for oil in this man's opinion. I think we have a dead cat bounce going on. What does that mean? Even if you drop a dead cat from a 40-story building, this is lore. Okay, I'm talking to you about what stockbrokers used to talk about in the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s. I'm talking about old school talk. I'm not anti-cat. All right, you drop a dead cat, in theory, from a 40-story building, and it hits the ground, it'll still bounce. That's a dead cat bounce, but it won't bounce much, and then it just lays flat on a sidewalk. We're in a market right now that might be a dead cat bounce market, where we dropped yesterday on all three indexes, and we have a little bounce right now. And the question is, how much is there to this? And the recovery of the market is only as good as the buying interest into the market. This is all technical. It's nothing personal, and I don't hate cats. By the way, I'm not a cat. Just like Keith Gill, I also am not a cat. I'm not a cat. Okay, so look, it's possible that the market this morning has a little bit of volume, but in the first 30 minutes, it peters out. And it's also possible that it looks like it's a dead cat bounce, and we come back to break even, and we now test these levels. The market tests the levels and bounces up, comes back and tests it and bounces up. And for half the morning, we do not get definitive direction in this market. This is not unreasonable to think of. On the other hand, the sell-off yesterday was an indication of the fact that for 5 days now, we haven't gone anywhere. The market kind of topped out 4 or 5 days ago, and it kind of hung around the upper level for a while. The Dow broke down day before yesterday and went lower yesterday, and S&P and NASDAQ yesterday finally went negative for the first time in 8-9 sessions. And today we get a little uptick at the morning, and within 20-30 minutes we come back down to break even, and then we drop off a freaking cliff. That's possible. It has to be volume made. We need massive volume either on the way up or the way down to see. On the other hand, just to let you know, what I've seen in my lifetime, we may have a slow, ugly drip all day long. We start with a gain, and then we go down 2 steps, up 1 step, down 2 steps, up 1 step, and then after an hour or two, we finally break even. We're up a little, and now we're negative to get even, and we're more negative to be a little negative, and much more negative to be not so much negative. That could be the pattern, and certain stocks will get whacked today that have done really well the last 2 weeks. That is on the table. I will say this, gamblers out there are not having a good time right now. The lottery ticket option buyers that you make your money from as one group, these folks are getting their butts handed to them. Yesterday was not a good day for option players. If you were long calls and you're looking for the payoff of payoffs by buying a contract for $1 and hoping it was going to go to 10 or 4 and hoping it was going to go to 14, you're not having a good time last night. And you're praying this morning that this move up is the real thing. You're just praying for, bring me back to where we were, and then maybe we can get going from there. The Dow is going to have to run up 200 plus points to get yesterday's losses back, another 40 to get the day before that back, and then it can go higher. And I don't know if there's that much conviction in the marketplace for that kind of investment. Yesterday afternoon, something happened yesterday afternoon I warned you about. I mentioned a few times, but I didn't jump on it in a big way. And that was yesterday, the 30-year, what they call the bond auction, where the Treasury tried to issue $40 billion in debt to the world for 30-year maturities. It didn't go well. They sold the debt. Oh, yeah. But it didn't go well. And what happened earlier this week was 3-year notes, 5-year notes, 10-year notes, all the what they call shorter term debt that the Treasury issued, about 60 billion of it, flew out the door. No problem at all. But this 30-year debt didn't go so well. And why is that? Simple. If you're a pension fund and you need income from the money you're sitting on from all these pensioners who are making contributions every paycheck, you got to make money on that money to grow that money so that when those pensioners retire, there's more money there adjusted for inflation to retire on. Thousands of pension funds around the world, mutual funds, hedge funds, ETFs that invest long-term money are looking at the yields and they're going, that's not enough interest for me. I need a higher payoff. I'm not interested in lending the United States government money for 30 years at 4.5%. It's not good enough. And that's what the market said yesterday to the United States government. The United States government generally doesn't get stuff like that. No, the U.S. government usually doesn't hear that kind of talk, but they're getting it. And they're saying, investors are saying, hey, I'd rather give you money for 2 years and I'll take 4.5% for 2 years. I'll even give you money for 10 years and take 4.6%. But I'm not giving you money for 30 because inflation right now is 5%. I'm losing already. And the only reason I give you money at 4.5% is because if I feel that inflation is going down to 2%, like you are trying to get it down to, if it gets down there, I'll give you money for 4.5. I'm winning. I'm making 4.5. I'm only losing 2% on inflation. My pensioners are growing, but I don't think that's the case. I think inflation is 3 to 5% right now, and I think it's going to be 4 to 6% for like the next 5 years, because I don't think the Fed is serious enough about stopping the inflation rate, because the inflation rate can't be stopped by the Federal Reserve by itself without causing a major recession. You raise interest rates higher, mortgages go to 9%, car loans go to 10%, 11%. Personal lines of credit go up. Credit card companies come up with ways to charge you new fees. Nobody gets zero balance transfers anymore. Money gets harder to borrow. We have a slowdown in the economy, which turns into a recession. And these pension funds are going, hey, I now can get 7% interest on my money instead of 4.5%. Why would I give you money for 30 years? I don't trust you. And that's it. That's what the bankers are saying. That's what the investors are saying. It's not personal. It's business. And I don't trust the programs you're talking about. And in the meantime, what do you think they're supposed to do? What do you think the managers and the top people at all of these trillions of dollars of pension fund money are supposed to think when they take a look at an off-year election campaign and they see the Republicans get wiped out across the board in Ohio and Kentucky and in Virginia? They see the clown show in the Congress, and they know that a week from now, roughly 7-8 days from now, the United States government is going to shut down because the Speaker of the House, the new Bible-thumping, whatever his freaking name is reading the Bible to figure out what he's going to do next. He has no clue how to fund the government. And so his right-wing goofballs over there are going to say, well, as long as we are allowed to carry guns into the Congress, all is well, and screw everything else, because they're not there to govern the country. They're there to ungovern the country. And so there will be no spending bill passed by the Congress. How? How can the Republicans, who ousted McCarthy as Speaker for passing a spending bill, how are they going to pass a spending bill with this new Bible thumper they've got there? It's not gonna happen. And so the government will shut down. And so 30-year investors are going, guys, well, come and talk to us next month. Bring an auction of 30-year bonds to us next month, and we might buy those. Until you guys get your act together, we're not doing it. And so politicians get the Will Smith dope slap every once in a while. 2 days ago, the Republicans got the dope slap that you don't impose serious restrictions on abortion across American women because it pisses them off. And you don't tell American women how to live their lives because it makes them upset. And they don't forget. Wives and girlfriends never forget. And they go to the ballot box year after year after year after year, and they remind you what you did to me last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I didn't like it. And the Republicans are kind of going, yeah, geez, we forgot about that. Pension fund managers are going, hey, I'm not going to lend the United States government a bunch of dough for a long, long time at only 4.5%, because 4.5% historically ain't a lot of money. And we're going, no, I need more than that. I need a bigger payoff for the risk. Because I don't like the risk. If I give you 4.5% money for 30 years, I am endorsing what you are doing as a government. And I'm not interested in endorsing this crap that's going on, this BS that is happening in Washington right now. And this is the wake-up call. The Will Smith, wake the hell up, govern accordingly. Now, look, the White House is sitting there going, we're ready to pass a spending bill. The Congress passed all this legislation. We're willing to pay for it. The Senate is going, we're willing to send money to Ukraine, keep the Russians at bay. We're willing to send money to Israel, keep Hamas at bay. We're willing to help Taiwan, keep the Chinese at bay. We're willing to support the chip industry. We're willing to build infrastructure, on and on and on. But the Congress has got to approve the checking account for the bills that were passed last year, 2 years ago. But the clown show in Congress, what is their number one objective right now? What's their number one objective? We've got to investigate Hunter Biden. We've got to impeach Joe Biden. We got to do this. We got to do that. Everything non-governmental is top of the agenda. And yet, 2 days ago, the voters in certain states says, cut out the clown show and let's get back to reality. We want abortion to be legal. We want cannabis to be legalized. And we don't want the clown show to run these states anymore. And so good old Kentucky has a Democratic governor for a second term with a larger majority than the last time. There's your dope slap right in Mitch McConnell's backyard. And yet they still don't seem to get it. But pension funds get it, and hedge funds get it, and mutual funds get it, and they're not putting money into the American government. And that's bad news for Americans. Because what does it mean? Rates are going to go back up. Interest rates are going to go higher, because the worry is the United States government might not be able to borrow enough money to cover their debts properly. And if the government shutdown is happening next week, it compounds it. And the Republicans think we'll have the Democrats right where we want them. And the Democrats are going, we're sitting here ready to pass legislation. You're the ones with the problem. It took you 3 weeks to nominate and elect a new Speaker of the House. 3 weeks. You couldn't elect a guy after Jim Jordan, Scalise, and I don't know how many other clowns you tried to bring up. You brought up this Bible-thumping moron. Good luck to you guys. This guy is into therapy. He was a backer of what do they call this? Ways to use the Bible to get people to not be gay or something. I can't even explain it. It is so ridiculous. I can't explain it. Anyway, it's what it is. What amazes me as I explain this to the world, to all of my viewers, casual and diehards, every day my channel loses subscribers. All the Bible thumpers and all the right-wing zealots walk away from my channel, because when I reached my 106,000 subscribers at one point, I'm sure 80,000 of them were diehard Republican Trump lovers. And I am losing them left, right, center. And I say, don't let the door hit you on the way out, because you think I'm going to love Donald Trump for you guys? Think again, Chester. Wake the hell up. He's in courtrooms for the rest of his life, this guy. Oh my gosh, it's just unthinkable. I'm Canadian. It's nothing personal. I love America. I love Americans. They're the best. They're great. I love Brits. I love Swedes. I love Germans. I love French. I love Italian. I love Swiss. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'm also watching what the hell is going on, and it is stupid. I mean, it is. And you're asking yourself, why is he late? Why is his show late? Oh my gosh, it's insanity. Anyway, welcome to the party, pals. Welcome to the Nakatomi Tower, where certain things just don't make sense. And we are wondering how many bullets are in the chamber. It is insane. Right now, Rocket Lab seems to be up about 7 cents. SoFi is down a penny. GameStop is up 11. Matterport is down 4. 23andMe is up 3 cents to 74 cents after a crappy result. Spire is up 12 cents to 479. I've got Apple up 57 cents. Goldman Sachs is up 37. Cisco's up 14. Tesla down 66. It was worse. It's actually coming back on. It's at 209.30. It looks like it's recovering a little. It dropped $12 yesterday, so we'll see if it comes back a bit. ARC Innovations down 22 cents. Microsoft down 250 yesterday, down 33 cents now. Pfizer up a nickel. HBQ up 7. Google down 45 cents. Amazon down 24. Nvidia's up $1.75. Unity having a terrible morning. It was down 82 cents yesterday, down 348. Earnings came out the other day, and downgrades are coming out. The company's sitting on $1.5 billion in cash, but there's rumor of layoffs and reorganization and all kinds of talk, and so the stock's down a little bit. But the latest brokerage analyst said $28 is the forecast. It's at 21.76 in the pre-market, a little low. We'll watch that today. AI down 13 cents to 26.19. Adobe up $1.20 after losing $7.50 yesterday, 578.96. Spiders are up 88 cents. Netflix is up 136. Qs are up a quarter. IBM looks to be unchanged right now, and Meta Platforms down $2 at 318. Some folks were saying to me with private emails, Bruce, I'm having trouble Love your trade tips every day. I love you as a Gold Bagel member. Bye. I love you. I love you. I love you. Except I'm having trouble. You talked about an Adobe trade the other day, an Adobe Condor. I'm having trouble executing this thing. Now, I want to say to you folks, it is possible, I'm not guaranteeing it, but it is possible that some of you are having trouble creating condors, maybe because the platform you're into requires you to have a level 2 or a level 3 something trading level to do 4 trades at a time on a condor. I don't know. Some of you can do credit spreads and then debit spreads, which are in effect is a condor, but you do it in chunks. Some of you can do it in one trade. I know Tasty Trade is really adored by people who use Tasty Trade for condors, credit spreads, cash secured puts, rollovers. They love it. I don't know, and I can't know because I'm not in America. And I'm not going to open an account personally with every platform in the world just to see how they operate. It doesn't work for me. I'm Canada. I can't do that. So you're kind of on your own here with regard to your platforms as to what's going on. So you're likely going to have to call that dreaded 800 number and try to talk to a human being about what do you need to do, or why can't I do this or that or this or that. Creating a condor on Adobe or IBM or a Triple Q or any other entity should not be an issue. This is not a complicated, highly sophisticated derivative trade that is only done by professional bankers in London and Singapore. This is a 101 feature of the options market that Chicago highly encourages because they love the volume. And all platforms should be able to handle it for you, with you. But I am suspecting some of these platforms are going to try to get you to become a level 2, 3 person, and it's $10 a month to do it. But they'll then give you the strength of the bid, the strength of the offer, and all this other info on the depth of the market that you're entering. It's my guess. I'm giving you my best shot. I don't know what else to say. That's it for there. I will say something else though. Sometimes it takes a couple of days to get a condor created, even though I've mentioned one. You might go, yeah, I like it, but I can't quite get the prices I want on this trade. And so you take your time. I am throwing you folks, your Gold Bagel members, I am throwing you opportunities and ideas, trade ideas, where I'm not telling you, look, you only have 24 hours to make this trade or you're going to miss it. You can get into this trade 3-4 days from now, because I am showing you in some iron condor cases, I am showing you expiry dates into the middle of December and now January. So if it takes 2, 3, 4, 5 days for you to get the right combination of calls and puts set up to make that condor just fit for you, don't worry about it. It's all right. I'm not giving you you better trade this right now or you've missed the boat. That's not what I'm going to do. All right. Okay. Thank you all for being here and your support. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for upgrading your membership to Gold Bagel level. Thank you for becoming members right at the Gold Bagel level. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Those of you picking up classes, be patient. I will get you your links if you need them. But if you are having issues with your class links, just let me know. And after these shows and in the evening and after I get a nap, I will address your needs, and we will help you get smarter on how to write options and how to create condors and how to do cash secured puts and how to do poor man covered calls and what stink bids are and stink offers are and the 90-10 rule and all the other stuff you need to know, and the psychology of this business to make you one of the smartest people in the room. And you're the strong silent type. You're just sitting there waiting for your trading opportunity, and then you strike and you will win. And that is what I will attempt to do and keep attempting to do for you. And I thank you all for your imminent patience, but also your kind emails. So many of you reach out to me privately to let me know just how you're doing. You tell me, how you were doing, a year ago. You tell me how, um, what's your situation with your family position and whatever your health, and I so appreciate the sharing of that. I tell Jen about it, and we just we're just so humbled by your so kind and generous support of us, and sharing with us how you're doing. And nothing makes me happier. I mean, nothing makes me happier when someone says to me, "Yeah, I found you like 3 years ago when GameStop went kind of goofy with all that dumb money going around." And I was into GameStop and I was into this and that, but I had other investments, and I just started watching you because you talked about GameStop. But then I'm listening to what else you're talking about, and I realize this guy has got 45 years of experience in the markets, and he just bleeds information just by chatting to us. I've stuck around and I have learned so much more about this market that I had no idea how it worked. I had ideas. I thought it did this. I thought it worked like that. And then you clarify it. And now I watch the market through different eyes, and I realize, oh, yeah, he's right. This is happening on the NASDAQ. This is happening in London. This is happening with his board behind it. There's a reason all this stuff is going on. I get it now. And thank you, Uncle Bruce, for helping me to understand what the hell is happening out there. I feel so much more confident and comfortable with my investments and my investing style. And then you tell me, yeah, I started writing options 2 years ago when you started mentioning it, and I took a bunch of money off of GameStop shares again and again and again. I took money off of AMC. I've taken money now off of poor man covered calls. I have taken money off the table from cash secured puts. Now I am taking money off of condors, and I'm getting better at it. I'm getting more confident at it. I'm constantly watching my investments, and I believe in what you say, that if you take control of your own money, then you can maximize your returns. Where you leave it to someone else to do it for you, they're lazy. They're only going to work as hard as they have to, and then they're not going to work any harder. Where you are motivated to build your wealth right freaking now and get your cash flow up right now to take care of bills immediately, not 2 years from now. Credit cards have to be eliminated now. You've got to offload debt instantly because the cost of debt is going up, and you've got to not get caught. Do not get caught in the trap where everything you generate in revenue just goes to break even, and you're treading water, because you will get crushed by one wave. You will be taken down badly. It is time for some of you who are getting on to build a portfolio of wealth, because you're going to need capital to live on as a retiree. There are Republicans in the Congress who are openly yelling at their leadership. We have got to raise the age of eligibility for Social Security payouts, and we've got to cap how much we pay out to people who make more than X amount of money per year in the world itself. They make $50,000 a year, you don't get any Social Security, or you get half of it. And if you make more than $70,000, you don't get any of it, even though you paid into it all your life. There is nothing good coming for you if you are hoping to live off of your Social Security check. I've got bad news for you. It's going to be a very stressful rest of your life, hoping and praying that they don't mess with it. It's happening here in Canada. It's happening in the USA, happening in England. It's happening in Germany. It's happening because we are living longer as a species than we did in the 40s and the 50s when all this was created. And we're outliving the so-called tables that they put together. These experts in the 70s and 80s were putting together life expectancy tables, and how much money has to come in from Social Security, how much money goes out. And in Canada and in America, Germany now, and other countries, especially Japan, we got us a huge problem. What is the big problem? Old farts like me and older are dying faster than our kids are having kids. We're not replacing ourselves. We are losing population, and we're losing the kind of population that pays taxes, that pays Social Security, that pays unemployment insurance. Governments know this. They see it coming in, not coming into their balances. And so there has to be one of two things has to happen. One of three things. You either open your border and allow workers in. Good luck with that. You create higher tax payouts for the people who are still working to make them pay more to fund it, or you cut back benefits to pay out less. And only two of three are being talked about: the higher taxes and the lower payouts. The idea of creating more workers who pay taxes, that one is off the table. You can't get through the front door of the Republican Party on that one. So as long as there's one branch of government that is Republican, you will not have any immigration reform. And that is a huge topic for Americans and Canadians. It's a huge concern, and it's not going to be addressed because the radicals on the right don't want a single person in the country that doesn't look like them and doesn't think like them and doesn't act like them. Sorry. We'll bring in all the Swedes and Norwegians that want to come in, Trump said. I have news for you. Nobody from Sweden wants in. No one from Norway wants in. The Norwegians are going, are you out of your freaking mind? We've got a surplus in our government up here. We have over $1.5 trillion in our sovereign wealth fund, which will keep our tax rates low, not going higher, and our benefits to us, our children, and our grandchildren coming in forever, including free healthcare, free university, free college. Why would we want to be Americans? Well, I don't want to be in debt $150,000 to a country as soon as I join it. Am I stupid? I don't think so. The Swiss are going, no, thank you. The Germans, no, we don't want to be Americans. We want to be friends with Americans. We'd like to do business with Americans, but we don't want to be Americans. We love it when they come over, though, and spend their money. But we're not, we'll come and visit you, but we're not going to become. There you go. Just saying. Here goes. I just lost 20 more subscribers. So there you go. Watch Bruce loses subscribers live from in the morning every day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for the thumbs ups if you dare to give me one. Thank you to Larry Titus. He's going to hit the bells in about 9 minutes, and we're going to open up this crazy day today, and we're going to see just what we have got going here. We are up 120 on the Dow, 18 on S&P, 63 on NASDAQ, a third to 0.4 of a percentage point. Not very convincing. Oil seems to be giving up a little bit of its gain. We're still up 92. But we are at 76.66. We'll see if that lasts. Lose $2 on the day, and we're at $73 a barrel. Whoa, that is a drop. Watching pre-markets, not seeing a ton of crazy, wild movement, except for one stock, and one stock only. Unity down 348 at 21.76 is the one stock that is at the moment getting hit. But the opening bell, we may or may not see quite that much of a blow off. So watch for that and see just where things really are at. I sure hope you guys are going to have a nice weekend coming up. If some of you are on a long weekend right now, congrats. Enjoy it. GameStop is up 20 cents to $12.90, by the way. We'll take that game. We'd like more, please. SoFi's up 6 to $6.91. Rocket Lab is up 4 to $4.32. Spire was pushing 460, and it looked like Spire might go to 5, but now we're back to 450. We'll watch that. And on Smart Rent, we broke the $3 barrier a couple of days ago, got to 333, only to give up 27 cents yesterday, but we're up 8 now to 314. So Smart Rent might be trying to go into that $354 neighborhood, which would be, again, a bargain as far as I'm concerned. But what can I say? Apple now up 120, Goldman up 170, Cisco's up 20, Tesla's up 13. It's turned around and now gone higher. It's down $2-3 this morning. Microsoft up 178. It's turned around. Google is up 6, Amazon up 40, Nvidia up 480. Unity still down 239 at 22.85. but Unity was as low as 21.50, something like that, 21.40. So it's back to 22.70. It's actually climbing as the opening is drawing near 22.80 on Unity, down just 2.40 now. Now it's $23 a share. It's gaining strength right now. So it might have been a bit oversold on that pre-market, but it is the Wild West in the pre-market. AI is up 22. Adobe's up 4, $3.39 to $4. It's jumping here. Netflix up 230. IBM up 25. Meta down 91. The Qs are up 160, and the spiders are up 180. There are your early, late, your pre-market, end of pre-market quotes. Can I get that set any other way? I'm trying. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to Mr. Premium of the Option for being here. BZ, how you doing, pal? Bobby's here. A Spicy Android, welcome. Alberto, how are you, my friend? Michael is here. Wing Commander Lorraine. Jake something is here. Oh my God. Alberto, 2 million Cybertrucks back ordered, 70,000 each. 140 billion divided by 20% profit, 28 billion. Release the Cybertrucks. John Biscuit. I must admit, I misjudged how left-wing America is actually becoming. Bleacher Creature. Maybe we borrow 10% from the big guy. Michael Trillo. We need to stop spending money and collect the tax from the millions the Bidens receive. Michael is in his own little world. Lorraine, Pat Markley. Hi, hello. Splair, Terry, Touchgrass. This American says, Terry, this American totally agrees with you, by the way. Thank you, Terry. Frugal City. As a kid, I was indoctrinated into somewhat of a Bible thumper, but then after being baptized, I bumped my head on the metal tank and I got some sense knocked into my head. I got some sense knocked into my head. I'll laugh my ass off. Never looking back, Bruce. I love that. Robert, good morning. Farwell, he loves everyone that holds his political beliefs. That's what Bruce does. Bruce hates Republicans. Actually, I love Republicans. I really do. I just miss them. I miss real Republicans. The Republicans I know and I remember, I miss those kids. These new so-called Republicans, they're not actually Republicans. They're more like... I don't know what I'm going to call them. I don't know. Splair, how you doing? Michael, wait till Trump's your next president. Oh, gosh. A puke burb. Many stock finance channels are uncompromisingly conservative because all they want is for stock prices to go up, and they don't understand the business cycle. There you go. Thank you. Robert, good morning to you. Thank you, buddy. Flint Creek, conversion therapy. It's horrific. Yeah, this Bible-thumping Speaker of the House was into it big time. Yeah, he's the third man in line for the presidency of the United States. Wacko. Yeah, we're talking wacko times here. Oh, my God. JR, good morning, number 74. Alberto, Uncle Bruce losing members based off of logical intellectual factual is not a loss. I have lost many that thought being liable for sexual assault was not as bad as being found guilty. Bye-bye to them. Spicy, I'm sorry, everyone, for my comments. It was not called for. Uncle Bruce has his opinion, and that is his right. Sorry, Uncle B, please don't kick me up. You're all good. It's all good. I love Americans. I love you guys. Alberta, by the way, the gold bagel tip today, I had them set up yesterday. You have really made me a true sniper. I wish I had more powder. I would have sold more cash secured puts. The conversations with Uncle Bruce are great, says Splair. Farmos, you guys who do tasty trades, do they allow you to roll out your Iron Condor all in one shot? Or do you have to break one side first and then the other? Question. Bobby, I had to close all the legs before writing another Iron Condor rolling on Quest Jade. No sell, no sell. If only Uncle Bruce could trade stocks again, he could get off the government dole. John, number 86, thumbs up. Happy Friday, everybody. Michael, life expectancy just dropped to 76 and it's dropping more. Why are you completely full of you know what, Bruce? Why? I don't know. Credit Savage Wall Street. Ahoy, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. How are we doing this morning? Looks like it should be interesting given that Noto bought some shares at the same time as we did. That's right. Larry Titus reporting for Bell Duty. Thank you, my friend. Lord of Flies, good morning. No sell, no sell. Sofi to the fives. Flint Creek, Larry. Bobby, maybe you should create a YouTube video, explain why he's so full of it, Michael Churilio. Yeah, maybe you should be a YouTuber. And then you voice your opinions about my opinions, and you'll probably get millions of views. Way to go, pal. JR, we believe in Larry. JR, come on, let's make that moolah. Credit Savage, I placed a super stinker yesterday just for, poops and scoops on you and AH to buy some shares at 21.51, and lo and behold, we're even lower, but it's a good buy. I like the 24 and 27. I love it here. Lisi, I will hang on to my Unity too and try to sell some covered calls to recoup paper loss on stock price. Not a lurker. Good morning, all reporting for duty. Welcome, and I'm number 89. Thank you, my friend. JR, Uncle Bruce, you mentioned having issues with setting iron condors above. In Tasty, I've used the auto feature, and sometimes I just have to set the call side and the put side independently. All right. Not a lurker, Alberto, $10 cash secured puts or $7 cash secured puts. Flint Creek, thanks, JR. I'm going to open an account with TT. The other platforms won't let me play. Alberto, not a lurker. I took the sevens yesterday. Alberto also have several of the tens. Not a lurker, laugh out loud. So both. Manager, I'm number 91. I'm in the house, and I did my rollover, and I'm not going to lose my 370,000 shares of SoFi. Yes. Credit Savage of Wall Street. This speaker reminds me of Dennis Hastert. Everyone remember Dennis Hastert? They always look and sound the same, and they have a type. Manager, Uncle Bruce, $7 better or $10 better on cash secured puts. I get 200 contracts on SoFi. Your call, my friend. You'll make money on both. The sevens will be out of the money sooner. The tens will lose value the higher it goes. It's totally your call. It's all good. For some folks, $7 is the way to go because they can afford $1,000 a contract, but they'd rather pay $700 in deposit to get their contract written, and they want to do multiples at $700 a piece. Others, it doesn't matter, and they do at $1,000. It's all good. Alberto, not a lurker. Yes, the tens are much sooner to expire. Free money. BWCBS, the U.S. arm of China's largest bank, said Thursday that it was hit by a ransomware attack. Industrial and Commerce Bank of China Financial Services. Apparently, it was so devastating to these guys. They had to, when they wanted to do trades and settlements, they in their internal computers, they whatever they do with the orders, they put it on a stick, and they sent couriers, armed couriers, to their counterparts to give them their trades rather than online because of hacking. It's ridiculous. BW, it experienced a ransomware attack resulting in disruption to certain financial systems. Larry Titus, Bruce, the bells have been rung. We're up and running. Everyone's going to get richer starting right now. Thank you, my friend Larry. Not a lurker. January for the tens. Jan 25s. Credit Savage Wall Street. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Larry. The Credit Savage. 7 is better than 10 when stocks move up on cash secured puts. Alberto, 10s, bigger premiums, but both are making you dinero. Deep value, number 92, buddy. Thank you, my friend, so much for that. Flint Creek. Seriously, I'm thinking of crossing the border. My child is trans, a beautiful being with a heart of gold. The dangers out there for this is just sad, terrifying, and sad. It's scary. It is very scary out there. What can I say? All right. Everybody, welcome to the Old Man and the channel. We're open now. It's been a couple of minutes. We're just getting started to see what the markets are going to do for us today. Thank you all for helping out today with your kind words and being with me and tolerating the fact that we're late today. It is what it is, what it is. We're trying to stay on top of a lot of crap here that is going on, and we're doing the best we can with what we have. Thank you for your support of this channel. Rocket Lab, maybe up a penny. SoFi, I think we're up a penny. GameStop, I think we're down a dime. Matterport down 2 cents. 23andMe up half a penny. Nothing going on. ATIP, I think it's up to 18 cents now. Smart Rent at 302, down 4. Apple's up 182 to start the morning. Goldman up $2. Cisco's up 15 cents. Tesla is plus 2 cents. ARC Innovations -1 +1 now. We're +1 penny. We're moving here. We're fluctuating. Microsoft up 155. Pfizer unchanged. HPQ up 12. Alphabet, that's Google, down 60. Now down 53. Amazon down 63. Nvidia's up $7. Unity only down $1.49 at 23.75. AI down 16. Adobe up 28. Spiders are up 144. Netflix up 185. Qs are up 163. IBM up 27 cents. Meta up 156. That is the early indication of what's going on. We'll need another 10, 15 minutes to really figure it out. And is this a dead cat bounce opening or what? We looked like we had a 160-point gain on the Dow. Now it looks like it's 99. We're watching this change by the second. It is option expiry Friday, volatility in the air. And so I can't put my finger on it for you because no one can. It's just the opening, and we've got to allow it to go through. We need the first half hour to an hour to really indicate to us really what's going on here. We're only up 13 on the S&P, third of a point. And NASDAQ up 53.39 of a percentage point. The Dow up a third of a point at 106. Oil up 90 cents, slipping at 76.64. We seem to be giving up a little bit of ground from a stronger opening. The VIX looks good, down 0.41. It's positive. But again, is this a dead cat bounce, as we like to say, with no offense to cat lovers? Is this just one of those slight technical recoveries and then down we go for another dip? That is the question, okay? Thank you, everybody, for being here. I don't like to bring my views to the public. I feel safe here. Flint, you are always safe here. Bobby, crazy people on both sides of this fence. Credit Savage, why the hay is RCL up? Royal Caribbean, time for some long puts. Flint, I appreciate your love, gang. Vivash, number 91, Uncle Bruce, keep it kosher. We love and have all these members, but again, some truths have to be spelled out. Brian, number 95 on the thumbs up meter. Alberto, Flint, keep your head up. I hope it gets better soon. Robert, okay, Uncle Bruce, before you go to members only mode, have a nice weekend. We'll see you Monday night. Thank you, Robert. As always, I appreciate you, buddy. Flint Creek, Alberto, you are a gem. Farmaless, I remember a story from back in Uncle Bruce's day. In the 20s and 30s, they had to use horses to take their trades down the street to another trading office. Sounds like the USB drive thing that you mentioned. Oh, yes. I remember the day when I had to hand write my ticket for an order, buy or sell, hand it to my desk trader, who had to telephone it to another desk trader at the head office, who would then telephone it to the applicable stock exchange, who would then be written down by the phone clerk at the exchange, who would then do a hand signal to the floor runner, who would then run it to the trader, give him a hand signal, the trade would get done, and everything would be done in reverse. It only took 10, 15 minutes for me as a broker to quickly get a trade done on the market, and we could day trade like that. Could not day trade like that. Unbelievable. Brian, Flint Creek, some coming over to Canada, although maybe avoid Alberta and Saskatchewan. They're trying to pass rules in schools against LGBTQ community. Constantine, good morning, everybody. I am number 96. JR, Uncle Bruce, that 4,000 profit I mentioned yesterday on Tesla, that turned into $5,400. I kept moving my stinkers down and down. Uncle Bruce is the GOAT for helping us learn about stink bits. They save lives, you know. Stink bits save lives. Let me see. Where have I heard that before? Let me hang on a second. Just let me look at something here. Hang on. Stink bits save lives. Oh my God, it's true. It's true. It's like he has a Superman shirt on under there. Stink bits save lives. Yes, they do. I can't remember what lesson that is, but that's a valuable lesson you should be taking from all my lessons. Indeed, if you want to make money in this market, get your butt over here today. Take 5 for the price of 4 on my website. Send a donation to my PayPal account for this amount of money here, $5.99 US. Get yourself 5 classes, including stink bids, stink offers, the 90-10 rule. Oh, we're having fun here. And you can join JR and make money like JR does. Not bad, you know. Thank you, JR, for that. Appreciate this. Alberto, I believe in freedoms that us veterans fought for. So be what you want and be and enjoy life. Right on, buddy. Constantine, let's have a Green Day splare. Go GameStop, almost 50 cents up, $12 call right now. Rock and roll splare, well done. The Credit Savage of Wall Street, Uncle Bruce. Uncle Bruce, I sold some Unity $30 covered calls for January yesterday before closing. I got 6 each for each of those. They're up 30% already. Is it time to buy back? You might do that and then flip again. I don't know. Flint Creek, we are thinking about it. Brian, we really are. Bobby, that second January 2026 SoFi cash secured pit hit yesterday afternoon. That cash secured put. Another 430 or 850 for the day. Easy button, please. That was easy. Alberto, the Credit Savage, nice work. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, I sold 10 $7 cash secured puts for Jan 25, $1.83. Thank you. Right on, 677 on SoFi. This is your chance, people. The Dow's up 118. We've got GameStop up off 15 right now. SoFi at 677. Apple up 220. Netflix is up 114. Adobe up 15 cents, but only 15 cents. AI down 11. Nvidia up 777. Teslas are down 4 cents. Rocket Lab is up 2.5. Matterport down 2. Smart Rent down 3. Nothing going on here. We've got Unity down 188. Google down 29. Moderna down 73. Cisco up 19 cents. Pfizer down 15, IBM up 110 at the moment. HPQ up a dime. Microsoft up 268. ME up 1 cent. Amazon up 28 cents. HD up 144. Vanik is up 275. Goldman up 237. Boeing up 280. Meta up 72. Target only up 3 cents. JP Morgan 60. Costco up 280. Walmart up 36. Disney up down 133. American Airlines down a dime to 11.65. DraftKings up 40 cents. AMC down 38 to 8.34. No recovery here. Royal Caribbean up 94 cents to 93.63. Up $1 now. 93.63 on Royal Caribbean. Stupid. But hey, what can I say? JR scored another $1,000 on SoFi yesterday on the dip at 671, looking like it is moving lower again today. What to do? Bobby, cold in that room. Manager sold 100 cash secured puts, $10 in the money, Jan 25s for $3.85. That's a way to take some money off the table. Nice job, SoFi. That is beautiful. Vivash. JR, buy more SoFi or for more money. Alberto, manager, that is the ticket. Brian, GameStop, how low can you go? How about that? Feels like I'm in limbo. GameStop, 1266 down 3 cents. Brian, funny, I had to Google that because I forgot the name. It's called Limbo. Touch grass, it can go lower. Deep value. GameStop is positive, though. Brian, volume on GameStop over 600,000 seems like a lot for 11 minutes. That's true. That is actually an increase in volume on GameStop, and it could well be that at these levels, it's irresistible for certain people to not want to buy it. 1235 was a low. 1266 is where we're at. We've just recovered 31 cents in 2 minutes on your GameStop. We're watching. We're watching it. We're here. We're not going away. Manager, I hope someone had taken my tip and shortened pins yesterday. Look at it today. It is dropping. Pinterest. We're up 126 on the Dow. Is it a dead cat bounce? We're up 19 on S&P. We're up 84 on NASDAQ. We're up 96 cents on oil. That's where we are right now for the moment. And we will stay on top of this market, kids, because it's what we do and it's how we do it. We don't mind if they go up. We don't mind if they go down. Option writers win no matter what. Congratulations all on your trades today, yesterday, last week, next year. You're going to get richer if you're an option writer. In my humble opinion, you're going to get richer. Giddy on up, kids. Yep. Okay. Whew. AMC is still paying for being a meme stock, says Barron's. GameStop needs money. Lots of money. They have debt, lots of debt. And they got to reduce and liquidate stock and dilute their shareholders. Unfortunately, And some folks just don't believe it, and it just keeps happening to them. It's kind of like the Republican Party on the wrong side of what America wants. A majority of America wants. The minority radicals, I can identify them for you. You'll see them on the news. You're not going to get Fox News highlighting conservative Republicans. They're not welcome on Fox News. Only the radicals are welcome because they generate views for commercial revenue. Remember, Fox News is a money-making business. They make money from eyeballs, and putting boring stories out about Republicans doesn't sell pillows. Bottom line. And that's the bottom line right there. Anyway, there you go. Pins up too far, too fast? Question mark. Pat Merkley, another 500 SoFi, 679. Bruce, I am stealing this stuff from innocent children who need milk. I'm taking milk money away from kids by buying SoFi at 670. Nicely done. Nicely done. Take the milk and give it to your kids. It's okay. You're going to be just fine. Score this stuff. We're up 9 on GameStop, 1278. We're positive now on GameStop with 674,000 traded. I don't know what's going on. It got down to 1235, and now it's higher. I don't know what's going on. It's up, though. Dow's only up 108. Starting to lose some ground here. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we going? Pat Merkley, if Uncle Bruce would make SoFi rise, I would buy him a taco. JR, Fox News is not news. It is just opinion, and they have admitted in court that a reasonable person cannot believe what they broadcast. It only cost them, what, $1 billion something to be a non-news company? Marie, why do cash security puts why do this puts for so long time out, Bruce? Is it just more conservative? Why are you recommending them? I want you to get a higher premium. I want you to get more money. And if you're writing a $7 cash secured put, the odds of you having the stock go over 7 between now and January 2025 in your worst case scenario is pretty good. And if the shares reach $7.01 by January 2025, all the money you receive for that cash secured put is yours. The option is worthless. Goes to $8, $9 in a month from now, 2 months from now. These contracts will be down by half, and you can just buy them back for half price and keep the other half. Keeping the change is a great way to make money. That's why cash secured puts work well. That's why people are writing 10 of them, 15 of them, 100 of them. Those who have that kind of capital, they're taking the easy money off the table. Now, some folks are writing $10 cash secured puts rather than $7 cash secured puts because the 10s are in the money. The stock at 679 makes those puts worth 321 book value. And if you can get a 50, 60 cent premium on top of that or more, then you take that as well. That brings you put $1,000 in to get $380, $400 back. And if the shares go to $11 in the next year, those are worthless. You keep all $350, $4, whatever you can get for those. That's why people are doing this. Correct, Marie from Bobby. You are right. A deep value. Citadel has no effect on this market this year. JR, why they held on to Tucker Carlson is beyond me. What can I say? It's not been a good year for Fox. It's not been a good couple of years for Fox, and it's been a bunch of bad elections for Republicans. But hey, they got the Speaker of the House figured out. They got their Bible thumping boy at the top of that list there. The radicals are happy in the Republican Party, so that should make America happy. I mean, if Republican radicals are happy, that's good for the country, isn't it? Isn't it really? Oh my gosh, we're up 100 on the Dow. We're up 21 on S&P, and we're up 99 on NASDAQ. This market needs a reminder that the 30-year bond auction yesterday afternoon was a disaster. Bond professionals are calling it a disaster. America tried to borrow $40 billion yesterday, and there were not very many takers interested in giving America $40 billion because there's a clown show going on that the outside world sees, that the business community sees, that it doesn't like. And American entities like pension funds and hedge funds and mutual funds are going, I don't want to give you money for 30 years. I don't want to give you money for that long. I'll give you money for 1 or 2 years. Give me 5% interest. But I'm not giving you money for 30 years at 4.5%. I don't think so. I'm not comfortable with that. America rarely gets that kind of a reaction when it wants to raise money. This is a wake-up call. These markets should be down right now because of that, just that, among other reasons. But we'll find out. We'll see what's going on. Brian, our premier is hosting a talk show with Tucker Carlson. It scares me that she wants to have a friendly discussion with this thing. Deep Value, they've been fined this year by the SEC and abroad for naked short selling. Not much at all, but all year long they've been in the news. This is Citadel, I'm assuming. Citadel. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see how this all plays itself out. SoFi down just a nickel. GameStop is up 16 cents, $12.86 on GameStop. Volume now, 777,000. That is unusually higher than normal for GameStop. We're usually at about 100, 200,000 by now. It is not unbelievable volume. It's just more than usual. So somebody stepped in here when it got down to 12.35 and bought it all. They bought it. Who would that be? Who could that be? I've seen this movie before. Has anyone else seen this movie before? Is anyone watching GameStop right now? Why is this stock up 54 cents in 8 minutes? Why is it up to $12.89 in 8 minutes from $12.35? What's going on? 783,000, another 10,000 just bought up. There's nothing for sale here. It's being gobbled. What's going on? We're up 19 on GameStop. We're down a penny on SoFi. We're about to go positive on your SoFi. What's going on with this GameStop move? Who's doing this? I know a guy who's done this before, who is capable of buying 50 million shares at a drop of a hat. I know a guy, but is it that guy? Or is it somebody else or a group of others? What's going on with GameStop? We're 1288. Something is going on your GameStop. Cash secured puts, a good idea on GameStop. Yeah. Bring out the cats. Triple Q recovered its losses from yesterday already. Bobby is saying maybe not. Yeah, JR, maybe the lack of borrowed money will get Congress to do something of substance about the U.S. budget situation, but I doubt it. More buyers and sellers. Bruce, is that maybe what's going on to GameStop? In 8 minutes? 8 minutes. Almost 1 million shares in I don't think so. Yes, that same Matt Gates that told us that Tucker has been to dinner with him and his young traffic girl. It's on tape. And Lauren Boebert, a.k.a. Handy Barbie. She's insane, Handy Barbie. I like that one. BP, Citadel fined peanuts for Citadel incorrectly marked millions of orders, denoting some short sales as long sales and vice versa. No one goes to jail at Citadel, but the guy with the crazy hair, they talk about him like crazy. Officials indicated that stemmed from a coding error in the company's automated trading system, sending wrong information to regulators. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the machine's fault. It was the machine that did it. Can you explain why it's okay to sell naked calls and puts, but you aren't allowed naked shorts? Why is that? Why is that? How can Citadel do this but not that? Why does the Citadel have to tell us what their short position is? I wonder how much money they donate to the super PACs to re-elect the banking committee in the Senate and the investigative committee in the Congress. I wonder how many billions do they hand out in bribes to politicians, have been for decades and will for decades more. I wonder, why would a guy worth $20 billion be interested in keeping things just the way they are? Why wouldn't they want to open up the books? I wonder. Yeah, that's interesting. Yes. Welcome to the party, everybody. We're 1287 on GameStop. We're up 17 cents. Are we getting waves of buying through here like every 10 minutes? What's going on? We're at 828,000 volume now on GameStop. We're up 16. We hit 1292. Are we seeing some buying waves coming in here? Is there's what's up? We know the earnings come out first week of December. We know that, but it's November the 10th. What's going on? I don't know. Someone's nibbling at this. You multiply this price, $12.80 times 4, and what do you get? $12.50 is $50. Under $12.50 is 49 something. Did anyone watch the movie Dumb Money? Did anyone watch the movie Dumb Money? Did anyone notice at the end of the movie, after the congressional hearings were over, what a certain person did in the basement of his house, where he entered an order for 50,000 shares, and he was either going to sell them or buy them, and he bought them, and they were 49, was it 49.80 something? Was it? You remember that price? Divide that by 4, 12.35 times 4. I'm just asking generic questions here. Is there a coinkydink of some kind of a coinkydink? What is going on now? $12.91 on the stock. Okay. It's a mystery for sure, says JR. Charlie C. Uncle Bruce selling $5 puts for Jan 26 for 365. This is an okay trade on, I'm assuming, SoFi. Yeah, I think so. Bobby, no spoilers. Earbud off. Laugh out loud. $12.91 on GameStop. 861,000 traded. Is this a low? Is 12.35 the low? Is that it? Is that it? I don't know. It's 49 something. It's $49 something. Okay, Uncle Bruce, I checked Keith Gill's last Reddit post. He had 200,000 shares back in March 2021 at $55 share pre-split. He's a gang star. That's right. How many options is he writing for income? I don't know. Is he one of my viewers? I don't know. Excited to watch Dumb Money tonight, says Bobby. I'm excited to watch this. Alberto, conservative for sure, Charlie. Conservative for sure. A $5 put. Anyway, what can I tell you, kids? I'm just saying we're down. We're up 98 on the Dow. We're slipping. We'll see how this goes. CEO Anthony Noto makes a $300,000 stock purchase, and CFO buys as well on SoFi. Headline just coming across the wire a couple minutes ago on SoFi. 681 on the stock, down 4. For how long will be here? Will we be down here? Maybe not very much longer. GameStop up 16 cents. What is going on? Yeah, Dow is only up 96 now. Yes. Interesting. Really interesting stuff. A Unity is down 27 cents. It was down 280 to like 21 a share this morning. It's 24.96. It's only down 27 cents, and it is it's been at 24.99. This is the high of the day range here on 11.3 million. There is buying coming in on Unity. Buying. This is interesting. Well, aren't we having fun today? Yes, I think we are having fun today. Welcome one, welcome all to the party. Welcome all to the show. How's this market going to play out? The market's been open 27 minutes. We're only up 72 on the Dow. We are slipping. We are slipping here, only up a fifth of a point. S&P up 17.4%. NASDAQ 0.71, but it was better than that. We seem to be slipping back on the big markets. SoFi coming up 682 now, just off 3 cents. Are we going positive on SoFi? GameStop 1285, 886,000. Is there another wave of buying coming in here? What's going on? SoFi now 4.4 million. We bottomed at 676. We're now at 682. We wouldn't take much to go green on SoFi here. Would not take much. Dow up 83, 84 at this very moment in time. JR, it's a fun movie, Bobby. And to think I almost did a spoiler for you. Bet Bet even knowing the end is a good story. Splair only made $20 on the $12 call, but hey, I'll take it, especially if I can write again at 1350 in that area. BP, Dumb Money did not reference Citadel much at all. It dumbed down what Citadel was doing. Mandu number 5, reporting on my Uncle Bruce. Uncle Bruce on my Iron Condor on AI. I'm up 15% just on 7 days. Neat. There you go, Mandu. Brian, BP Citadel had their hand in the movie and threatened legal action if they didn't change a bunch of that movie. Who knows how much they actually had changed it, though? We don't know. Comical Name says added another 20. January 10, SoFi Cash Secured puts to the pile. Take that premium. Beach Boy. Hi, Uncle Bruce. And thank you, Enphase, for the seesaw right at the opening. Right on, Beach Boy. Credit Savage buying them Unity shares yesterday when everyone was running away, and was not a bad idea after all. Got them at 22.51, and my average is now even lower. This is lovely. Alberto, Charlie, you are locking up powder for just premiums. You will not be assigned. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. This is awesome sauce stuff. Guys, thank you for being with me today. Man, we love you guys. Appreciate you all being part of this great gang of regulars. We got to go member-only comment now. Thank you all for joining in and being part of the show. 99 thumbs ups. It looks like we are right now. We're asking today, are we in a slingshot on SoFi and GameStop? Are these two stocks about the slingshot quite a bit higher because they are both probably well oversold? That is the question today. And we're watching this very, very closely. Kids, thank you all for becoming members of this channel as Gold Bagel members, becoming Chillin' with Uncle Bruce members, joining up as subscribers. You are all awesome and so welcome here. We appreciate all of you who are joining in on the party. We have a lot to follow, a lot to watch, a lot of volatility out there, tons going on. It's option expiry Friday right now, and we have a ton to stay up on. Welcome one and all to the celebration. Oh my gosh. We have 103 thumbs ups. Thank you all for the 103. We just broke the triple digit barrier. Let's keep it going, and thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate you. Going to be an interesting weekend, and then we start again on Monday. My, oh my. Well, we'll keep it going. Unity 24.79, down just 45 cents. Giddy on up. Aren't we having fun? Oh my goodness. Okay. Continuing forward, down. We're up 72 on the Dow. We're backing off. 16 now, 15-point gain on S&P. It's backing off. 89-point gain on NASDAQ. It seems to have backed off. Now just 85. Oil, 97 cents gain on the day. We're not going anywhere. Okay. 24.85 on Unity, just down 39 centinos. That's hardly an issue to worry about over there. Rocket Lab is up almost 8 cents now to 4.36. SoFi down just 5 at 6.80. GameStop up 16 to 12.86. Matterport up 1.5. 23andMe up 3. Spire down 11. ATIP down 17. Smart Rent down 3 cents. Apple up 2.11. Goldman up 2.60. Cisco up 18. Tesla up 1.40. Arc Innovations up 16. Microsoft up 2.98. Pfizer down 40 today at 29.28. The Bargoon City on Pfizer. The low of the year on Pfizer. We are at lows of the year. I know option writers that are collecting premium on this stuff all the time. HPQ up 18 cents. Google up 36. Amazon up 37. NVIDIA up 682. Make that 716. Unity down 75 at 24.49. Now down 78. AI up 16. Adobe up 222. Spiders up 133. Netflix up 470. Triple Q's up 218. IBM up 87. Meta up 213. That is the story. Consumer sentiment just came out. Survey, it falls to 60.4 from 63.8. And in a perverse kind of way, that could be good for the market because it shows a slowing economy and no higher rates. But on the other hand, it shows a slowing economy and more uncertainty for earnings. How do you play it? The Dow is only up 59 points. So we're backing off a little right now on the markets. Lots of stuff to watch and read about to try to figure out what's happening here. All right, everybody. Thank you. What's going on here? Slingshot on those two and a sling drop on Carvana. And I'm not only happy, I'm then lucky as well. Brian, Monday is a holiday in Canada. Remembrance Day is on Saturday. Marie B, now that we're in members only mode, does anyone have an invitation link to the Discord site? Beach Boy was unable to send it to me. Yes, I needed to. I would like to get Tiff. If Tiff is watching today, I would like Tiff to do me a favor. Would you mind sending me an email on my email account so I can refer people asking to join over to you? Beach Boy right now is out of the loop a little bit here. So if anyone knows Tiff's email address, or if Tiff could address me personally, let me know, because I know Tiff is administering. He's the administrator of the Discord group. I am not. And I'll send people to Tiff. Charlie, sorry, Sofi, disregard. I was on the wrong option chain for my question. Luca, number 105 here. Ciao, everybody. Giddy up. Welcome, Luca. H. Gregory, 105, 106. Hope all is well. I am 106, says H. Gregory. Welcome, my friend, to the group today. We are watching a lot of stuff here, trying to figure it out. The Dow only up 49. We are backing off on this market. GameStop, though, is at 1288, up 18 today. And we just broke 1 million volume. I just added 200,000 volume here in the last 5 minutes. GameStop's going higher. 1293 is the high of the day, and we are getting more volume than normal into GameStop. I'm just telling you what I see. I don't know what it means, and I don't know who's doing it. I know one guy that could easily buy 10 million shares of this stock, easily. But is this person starting to nibble up paper down here? I don't know. But 1 million shares have disappeared between 1235 and 1285. Gone. Been bought up, and I don't think it's coming back. I'm wondering. I'm just asking. We're watching this. Brian, good news. I read a boy invented a soap that helps fight skin cancer. Maybe Flint can buy the patent. He wants to sell it cheap to ensure everyone has access. There is good in this world. Isn't that amazing? Who knows? Anyway, there you go. The consumer sentiment falls to a 6-month low on worries over higher interest rates and Mideast war. That's a headline just coming out. Barron's, Social Security is running out of money. GOP candidates are split on the retirement age. What was I telling you? There are GOP people who want to raise the retirement age before you can get it. And there are others who want to reduce what you get based on how much you make outside of Social Security, even though you paid in like everybody else. This is going on. Charlie, okay, Uncle Bruce, I sold 5 SoFi puts, okay? I really did. I only received $1.24, but it's free money, and I'm fine owning shares under 4, like 376 a share, I would say. Charlie, well done. Splair, sounds like Flint needs a contract to sell that soap first. I would say so. All righty, 676 now on SoFi. We're down 9 cents. The Dow is fluctuating just like this. We're up 74 now, from 40 to 74. These buy programs and sell programs are going to come in here all day. It's option expiry Friday today. Trillions of dollars of options are expiring tonight. And so we're going to get crazy, wild swings here. We're up 80 on the Dow. That's 0.25 percentage point. It's a nothing burger. This dead cat bounce might run out of gas, and we might be on the way down again today. I'm just saying. GameStop, high today, $12.94. We're up 24 cents, kids. We're at the high today right now in GameStop. What's going on? 1,080,000. What's going on? Anyone? Anyone? It's real quiet in here. Of course, when you only want talking. Bueller. Hi, Jen. How are you? What's going on?
I just came to answer your call.
That's right.
Anyone?
Anyone? JR, I think that messing with Social Security will only piss off seniors. Who will vote these guys out? Guess who the seniors will vote for?
Or the ones,
Democrats.
Or the ones that are close to being seniors. Or
the
ones whose parents are going to.
You're 58. You're about to go into. You're going to turn 60, 61. You're 50.
See it from here.
You're 60. You're about to start collecting, and they're going to up it to 65, to 68, to 70. You're 64. Are you about to lose your Social Security? Who are you voting for president and for the Senate and for the House?
Well, that's what happened wasn't it in France where they bumped it to 67?
Riots in the streets. Riots. No, they bumped it to 62. 62 or 63 from 50 or from 50.
Yeah, they bumped it up.
Macron is toast over there.
It's the opposite of my brother. We had the legal age in Alberta was 21, and then they changed it to 18
to drink booze.
So we both became legal at the same time, and he was so upset.
The 21-year-old brother was pissed off that his 18-year-old sister couldn't start drinking when he can start drinking.
So upset.
He had to wait until he was 21.
I have waited 4 years.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That was back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to go get a bar card.
A bar card.
That was your ID for getting into places.
Oh my God.
It meant I could now buy pornography.
Didn't your father have to go with you?
My father had to go because I didn't have anything. You didn't have shit.
Her father had to take her to get a bar card. What a great dad.
I didn't have ID with my picture on it because I
didn't drive.
I wasn't at university yet. I didn't have my university card.
Finishing high school. Yeah.
And high school didn't have a picture at that time.
This is 70.
I don't think we had a
73, 74, and 73, 74. It was handwritten IDs.
Yeah.
Do you remember those days? No, most of you don't remember those days.
I don't know.
The ID from the 60s and 70s.
The ID
oh
was
my
your
God.
Friends going, yeah, she goes here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's 18. She's good. And of course, enforcement officers. How could they verify? What do you want to give those guys? Crazy. There were no enforcement officers. Give me a break. The 70s. Oh my God.
I know.
Different time. Oh no. JR, chirp. Hello. Good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning.
Larry Titus. Good morning, Auntie Jen.
Oh,
Alberto. Auntie Jen, how you doing?
How you doing, Alberto?
How you doing, Alberto? Yeah.
Our not so stupid nephew anymore.
He ain't so idiotic anymore. Our idiot nephew is getting smarter all the time. We love our idiot nephew. Brian Unkerbus, did you talk about SoFi volume yesterday? 80 million. That is earnings report volume. That's true. I know.
I guess.
Yes.
Yes. Seeing in the news.
It's dead quiet this morning, but yes, SoFi right now is 5.7 million. Very quiet today. And the GameStop volume now, 1.13 million. Another 100,000 just came through. 1288 hit a high of 1297. Another buy wave came in, took out all the stock. Now the buyer backed off, waiting for sellers to come in. He'll run it again. Watch this pattern. It's going up two, down one, up two, down one, up two, down one. Watch this.
Interesting.
Check it out. Someone's buying up GameStop. Who is it? Who could it be? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. You know who it is. We know who this could be. Mandu number 5. Good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, Mandu.
JR, I'm almost 65. Guess who I'm voting for? Waverly. In fairness, the French will riot over a sideways look. Yes, they will. Yes, they will, because in France, it's the opposite of America. In France, the politicians fear the voters. In America, the voters fear the politicians. It's ridiculous. Flint Creek, gotta run. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Much love. We'll back up and catch the rest later on. Thank you. Beach Boy, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Auntie Jen.
Hey, Beach
Just put another
Boy.
10,000 Sofi in your honor. How about some lemon pie, Uncle Bruce? How about that?
Hey,
Oh, that was
bring
good
on
lemon
that
pie.
pie.
They had good lemon pie in Tel Aviv. I got to tell you
Everything.
that. Everything was good in Tel
Oh,
Aviv.
so good.
That was a good time. Brian Waverly, good for them. I wish the people would stand up for themselves in North America. Splair, it's well known that it's not recommended to drink before 21 because the brain is still evolving. Yeah,
That's right.
right. It needs to learn how to drink booze.
So like-
And good morning, Jen.
So like 23. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good
Splair.
afternoon, Splair. Brian is not wrong, says Waverly. BW, Brian. GameStop, Uncle Bruce, not charting expert here, but that 1235 hit on GameStop this morning bounced exactly off a downward regression channel I put in place months ago.
Oh,
You and I watched
interesting.
Dumb Money the other day,
Yes.
and at the end of the movie, towards the end of the movie, Keith Gill is in the basement of his house. He has
Yes.
just talked to Congress the day before,
Yes.
and he said, "I like the stock."
I like this stuff.
And on the screen of his computer, he puts in 50,000.
Yeah.
And then his mouse goes over sell or buy, sell, and he
it's
clicks
big.
buy,
Yeah.
and he buys it.
Oh, I don't remember. No, I don't.
It was 49 something.
Was it? Okay.
12.35 a share times 4.
Oh,
At 12.50 a share is $50.
yeah.
12.35 is 49.40.
40. Well, there you go.
I'm wondering. This morning we hit
Maybe he
49.40.
just likes that number.
We hit 49.40 for a nanosecond. A nanosecond, we hit 49.40, and now we're at that was 12.35.
Yeah.
We're now 12.82.
There you go.
We've hit 12.97.
Yeah.
And we've had over 1 million trade when we normally only have about 300,000
Is
by
he
now.
still broadcasting?
Don't think so. And I don't know if he's buying it.
Well, no.
But
It's
psychologically,
it's nice synchronicity.
that number
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be a Reddit number.
Yeah.
That might be a Reddit known number. The
Who
low
knows?
12s are where the alert button goes off. And is it possible that there are millions of buy orders millions of shares of buying waiting to pounce?
Now we're getting into conspiracy.
I know, but 1.1 million volume. There's something going on. BW, the daily bounced exactly off 12.35, the lowest since FEB Feb 2021. RC, is that you? Former colleagues who lived in Toulouse got so used to the smell of tear gas leaking in their windows because of the riots in France.
Wow.
The riots in France. A good volume on calls for GameStop at
Good
13
grief.
for today's expiry, says Brian Waverly. Riots were just on Saturday. Brian BW, are you Papa Cohen? Splair, we all know that I was buying GameStop, says Splair. You too, Flint. Enjoy the rest. Manager, short Pinterest. Now it's ready to drop to 29. Alberto, a big pink banner just showed up on my screen. Alberto has made a donation of $49.99. Apple pie, Beach Boy. Gotta run. See you later. Not lemon pie. Apple pie, baby. Thank you, Alberto. Have a great weekend, pal. And
Thank you, Alberto.
get richer, buddy. Get richer.
Have a good weekend.
Splitter, enjoy the resting. Bobby paused again, laughing out loud. Foremost, of course, in France. Because in France, they'll chop your head off if you cross those people. Waverly, Kitty has been off air for a long time. Dude, we're going to manage our own retirement. Splair, at least if we go below 12, the way down to 10 is not far away. Dude, number 115 here. BW, riots in Spain as well. That's right. The voters, the politicians fear the voters there. In America, the voters fear their politicians and their police and their
Judges
Homeland Security and their jailers and the judges and the whatever. Americans fear their authority figures, IRS and others. It's unbelievable how Americans kowtow to these people. They can be voted out anytime you want them out. You can get rid of them. What can I say?
I don't think it's as easy for them as us. Just have a non-confidence vote.
You can't do non-confidence votes in America.
Yeah,
We can do that here on our parliamentarians. We can
Yeah.
have non-confidence votes. Yes, that's true.
And that
Fool
means-
of a took. Children should not be forced to go to church before 21 either, because their brains are still developing.
That's
there
right.
you go.
I'm with you. That's child abuse.
I agree. I agree. Child abuse, any child being forced into a religion under 21 is brainwashing. I agree. Good luck with my subscribers on that one.
Yeah.
Bible thumpers, here they come. They're coming to get me.
Or being put into like gymnastics, or being made to go up on toe, or where you are physically abusing a child.
There you go.
All of these women's gymnastics, these girls are under 16.
USA needs a voting Reddit crowd, says Splair. That's what the USA needs, a voting Reddit crowd. You don't vote, you can't make a change.
Oh, you don't vote, you can't bitch.
And this week on Wednesday,
right.
I guess it was Wednesday, American women made it clear in Ohio, and voters in Virginia made it clear to the Republicans, and in Ohio, Virginia, and Kentucky, voters made it clear in the governor's race. Republicans, you're out. Democrats, you're in. Get going. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
Don't impose your moral views on me.
There you go. Fool of a took. And that's how we get the loonies in Congress. They start young. Fool of a took. I'm number 117. Brian, I think I'm going to introduce my kids to multiple religions and see if they like anything. Just like sports. Variety is the key.
That's what we do.
Luca and NVIDIA
In
could
my
screw
house,
up
we
next
have everything.
week's Iron Condor question mark. On the other hand, it could go the other way. BZ, if practicing religion started at 21, they would be gone in a generation.
Just think how many wars we wouldn't have.
Try to convince 21 to 25-year-old college students to believe in these fantasized stories that are out there, and then also adhere to the strict moral codes that these 12th century doctrines are all about. Good luck with that. Within a generation.
They'll pay
that
for
would
a
be
ticket to go see David Blaine, but they're not going to follow him and think he knows things.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just because he can do a really good trick.
No kidding. Unbelievable. BZ, I'm with you. That is a great comment right there. I'm with you 110%. It is ridiculous. NVIDIA is almost a 1.2 trillion market cap, says deep value options right now. NVIDIA has had a run. The question is at 475, is it it's getting close to its all-time high? Is it going to have a profit thing, a profit-taking moment? We have earnings still to come. How's that going to go? There's a lot of speculation on this right now. Brian, GameStop has a sale in the US, all digital games and currency 10% off. Interesting. GameStop this morning, we've been watching it here closely. The sale of digital games and digital currency. GameStop is $12.72. It's backed off, but 1.2 million volumes. So we had this run up to the $12.97 level. Now we're in the $12.70. $12.69 right now. We're down a penny on the session. Well, is there another wave coming in? What is going to happen? It's been an interesting morning here at GameStop. Luca, religion is the first problem worldwide. This is a big problem worldwide, no question.
And the stuff
no
you learn
question.
Before you're 5.
Oh boy.
Is really ingrained in you.
Oh, fairy tales. Brian, fourth quarter did just start. They're going to try and kill it in the fourth quarter. I like GameStop. I love it. I think the grandparents that are in their 50s already, the 50-year-old grandparents are buying up for their grandkids. Parents in their 50s, 40s, and 30s are buying for their kids. Kids in their, people in their 20s and teens are buying up. GameStop's going to have a great
as
run
a grandparent buying a gift for the grandchildren, I can buy it for 2, right? I can buy one gift for 2 kids.
Or you can hand each kid a gift card.
Or but it's instead of having to buy each child a gift.
Right. I think grandparents consult with the parents, and the parents say they're going to get a PlayStation 5 for the kids. We're going to get a brand new one of those.
So you should get.
Throw us a couple $100. We'll throw in a couple $100 and we'll get the darn thing and we'll wrap it up under the tree. But for the games, what we'll do is we'll just give the kids gift certificates and they can go in there and buy whatever games they want.
Lose their little minds.
Lose their brains. And they can get into the Harry Potter game and they can get into the Barbie game and they can get, I don't know, all the other stuff. I don't know all this stuff.
Pong? Is there Pong still?
Is Pong still a thing? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Splair, I will go now definitely more often to GameStop for PlayStation shop currency. Thanks to the new premium system, monthly $5 euro less after every couple of months. I get through the PlayStation system, €5. Splair loves GameStop. Splair loves it. Luca, ciao, Auntie Jen, my dear. Ready for the weekend? Are you ready for the weekend?
I am.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to see my family today. Quite excited.
We're going for a ride later after this show.
We're all around the province.
Oh, things are happening. Alberta, my barber, Callie, and Callie needs to buy Sofi. Callie, buy Sofi. Are you watching? Buy Sofi. Brian, GameStop's short volume, 70% yesterday and 65% off the exchange. Ooh, are we going for a squeeze? Splair, while spending only 100, 150 euros per year for new games since COVID is definitely worth it with GameStop, says Splair. I love the discounts. I hear you. You're of that generation. You are of that generation.
And GameStop is a good provider. They know how to keep their consumers
happy.
Oh,
yeah. We're up 6 cents on GameStop now, 12.76, 1.3 million volume. Another buy wave.
Go.
Another buy wave is coming in on GameStop. What's going on? What is going on? By the way, the new premium system costs for the new GameStop members €25 a year. Brian, Super Mario Wonder was the fastest selling Mario game. It just came out a couple of weeks ago. Might be good for the third quarter numbers for GameStop.
Right.
Yeah, well, those are the numbers we're going to get shortly. And then, of course, in the new year,
the fourth quarter,
then we get the fourth. So, yeah, GameStop. I'm convinced GameStop's making money. I am certain of it. They are making money. They have cut their expenses to the bone and more. I think they're making money. I think so.
Well, I'm making coffee. So
okay.
Bye.
Okay,
have
Auntie
a nice
Jen.
weekend, everybody.
Have a
Don't forget your veterans tomorrow.
Wonderful time, everybody. A good time.
That's right.
A good time. Thank you, Auntie Jen. Bye. We'll see you later. Go to church, you 21 and olders. Go to church and give the priest a hard time. How's that true? How can a guy do that with that? Doesn't make any sense. How come all the books are written by men? 118 thumbs ups, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Love you guys. Fantastic to see you all here. Giddy up, giddy up. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you so much for popping in. What else is going on here? All kinds of people saying hi to me on the emails. It's good to see you. Thank you all for your comments. Dawn, I'll get back to you. No problem. I'll take care of you. What else is going on here? Comments. And JR, buy Auntie Jen, go Rugman, stink bids, save lives. Splayer, thanks for the Nintendo news, Brian. I'm not updated there. Dude, I'm up 2,100. I'm up to 2,100 shares of SoFi now. So down the road, you'll be writing 21 contracts. Giddy up. Splayer, have a good weekend, Auntie Jen. Rock and roll, everybody. Just think about it. When the shares hit 15, 20 bucks a share, 30 bucks a share, you're going to be writing gazillions of calls, and you're going to be bringing in $2, $3, $4 a call. 21 calls at $4 a call, $8,400 cash into you. You get that every couple of months. Hello, what are you working for? Hello, yeah, that's retirement. That's self-employment. That is working on a consulting basis at your leisure. That's what that is. I like it. I'm excited. Just get in now. Just buy this stuff. Put it away. Do the cash secured puts. Absolutely. Why not? Have a great weekend. Auntie Jen from Splair. Thank you all for your kind words. 119 thumbs ups and counting. They keep coming in. Nice to see you here, everyone. Thank you all for joining this channel, subscribing to this channel, becoming members of the channel. We love you. It's great to have you in the house. It is Friday, November the 10th, option expiry day today. And we're watching a lot of things going on simultaneously here. Lots going on. All right. Tesla gone red and then some, says JR. Bobby, they remade Mario RPG, worthy of repurchase for the kids that haven't played it. Old Nintendo 64 game. Brian, Roblox CEO talking about adding NFTs to their platform. Interesting. Roblox is a massive game and uses tons of in-game purchasing. Interesting stuff. We are at 676 on SoFi. We're on GameStop at 1261. We just touched 1258. We have got volatility in GameStop all of a sudden. 1.36 million traded, and we ran it to 1297 this morning after bottoming out at 1235. I don't know what the rest of the day is going to bring. I'm just reporting what I see. The Dow's only up 43 points. We are backing off on the Dow. We're only up 9 on S&P. The first hour of trading is coming up, and we're backing off. The markets are down again. We're only up an eighth of a percentage point on Dow. We're only up a fifth of a point on S&P. We're only up a little over a third of a point on NASDAQ. All three are backing down. Oil holding a 95-cent gain, just hanging on to 76.69, 76.70 right now. Interesting stuff. Tons of fun here as we are watching this market gyrate with the closing out of the options this week. That is absolutely a fact. Spiders are only up 88 cents. Triple Qs are up 173 and slipping. They got up to 373.20. There it's 371.80. Spiders got to 436. They're now 434 and falling fast. They are backing off quick right now. 1261 on GameStop at the moment. S&P only up 8 points. Oh, we got tons to watch here. Oh my gosh. Thank you everybody for being here, and welcome to the party, kids. Tons of stuff going on. Where are we at? Here we go. The Dow 52 points higher, S&P up 9.8, NASDAQ up 51. Okay, trying to keep on top of all of this. Triple Q's starting to reflect a pullback. Farmless. Books are written by men because the women take 3,000 more pages to get to the point. Bobby laughing out loud. BW Green is leaving the heat map on all the markets indices. Rugman is just warming up, but the shag carpet was tacked down with nails and super glue. We're going to see what happens. Rugman might be throwing up some capes here. Oh boy. Watching for red to show up. Tesla down 288. We've got Google down 3, Moderna down 119 right now. Cisco down 2, Pfizer off 56, Amazon down 29 cents, Home Depot down 91, Target down 89, Disney down $2.40 after a big day yesterday. We're back to 87.91. We are slipping on Disney. American Airlines well under 12 now, 11.63. I know a guy that writes American Airlines options. I think he's smiling today. DraftKings only up 23, AMC down 54 to 817. Oh my. We have got red beginning to pop up on some stocks now. This could be an interesting session here as we watch this first hour come and go. And we're not up 300 points. We're not going anywhere. We cannot seem to get away from the drop yesterday. We can't even eliminate the drop from yesterday. We're not able to eliminate it. It's telling me we could go lower, but it is option expiry day today. The volatility, the buy and sell programs that are coming in are crazy right now. Okay, we're doing everything we can do. Splair, 20% up on $200 Carvana short. I'm about to take it right now. Farmalist, Rugman was stuck in traffic for 2 weeks. If he would have been on time, I wouldn't have lost so much. Bad Rugman. Well, we'll find out. The stocks go down faster than they go up if we're going to back off. SoFi just jumped to 681 though, just down 4 cents on SoFi. We were down to 675. Is that the low of the session? We'll find out. Yeah, 675 was the low. We're now 680, 681 on SoFi. 692, the high of the session on SoFi today. That's what's going on there. The Dow only up 49. SoFi volume 7.4 million. not heavy. GameStop, 1257 down 13 cents, 1.4 million traded. All right. Volume seems to slow down a little bit on GameStop. This buyer that was buying up all the stock might be sitting back saying, let's see how much comes in. Then I'll just take it all out, back up the 13. I'll take it all out again. This is not an unusual thought. That could be a desk trader's prerogative here. We may have a buyer looking for 10 million and they got 1 million so far, and they're going to let stock filter in, and they'll just buy it up in one move. 200,000 shares later, you're back to 1290. I don't know. This is a possible pattern that is happening. See all the moves that could be made? See, they're endless. Farmers, I moved everything I had forward to February just to get some breathing room, so I just lost premium to do it, though it was a pretty penny. Interesting stuff. We're only up 39 on the Dow. We're slipping again. Now we're up only 8 on S&P, 51 on NASDAQ. We are slipping 37-point gain on the Dow. We are dropping back. 681 on SoFi. It's improving a little. 1255 on GameStop. Hanging around. Spiders are up 88. Qs are up 185. Don't know if that's going to last. 37-point gain on the Dow. A slight slippage still coming through. The Unity, 2505 on Unity. That is down 19 on the session. Instead of at $21 a share, the pre-market, we're at 2506. We're only down 18 cents on Unity. Now we're down 17 cents on the Unity shares. Very interesting trading pattern this morning over there. Interesting stuff going on. The Dow only up 30 now. 28. The Dow's up only 28. S&P up 7. Both are slipping back. NASDAQ only up 49. We are coming down on these markets. SoFi 681. It's going up with the market going down. 1256 on GameStop, down 14 cents on 1.42 million. We seem to be 1250. We're now 1256 on GameStop. We have conflicting and opposing trading going on here. Some weird stuff happening. Down 25 on the Dow now. It is falling at the moment. Everybody, are you having fun, kids? Everybody having fun? I'm having fun. This is entertaining. This is really entertaining to watch. We have 122 thumbs up. So this is great. We need 28 more to get to 150. Can anybody help us out with some thumbs ups? Get me to 150, kids. Help out. Come on in there, baby. Come on in there. Hit that sucker for us. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Fantastic. Oh, we are watching all kinds of neat stuff going on here today. Option expiry Friday. It's not disappointing us, I'll tell you that. We're not disappointed with option expiry Friday. The volatility is definitely there today as we are here hanging out, kind of watching what's going on. All righty. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. 123 thumbs and counting. They're coming. Thank you. Okay. Splayer, Matterport, unchanged today, but lost 6 centinos since yesterday. Not giving much back. Not really giving much back. Yeah. Okay. We're down 26. Only up 26 on the Dow. We're only up 6 on S&P now. Again, another dip, another pullback. GameStop, 1254, down 16 on 1.45 million. SoFi, 680, down a nickel, 7.78 million traded. Apple up 150, Netflix up 5, Adobe up $2, AI plus 3, NVIDIA up 598 at 475. NVIDIA got up to 479, but now it's at 475 and it's slipping. It's been doing these 2 down, 1 up routines now for about an hour. It's backing off in the last 45 minutes. Tesla, 207, down 260. What else is going up or down? Unity down 17 now, 2507. Google down 28. Moderna down $1. Cisco unchanged. Pfizer down 54. IBM is slipping 146.88. It got up to 147.80 Now it's dropped $1. It's only up 23 cents. IBM has given up ground now. Interesting to watch. Up 23 cents. HPQ up 15. Microsoft holding 363.90, up 322, near the highs of the session. Amazon down 26 cents. It's going red. Home Depot going red, down 82, falling. Vanik at up 290. Goldman Sachs up 150, but it was higher. Boeing up 259. Meta up 150, but it's giving up ground. Target down 112. It's slipping. JP Morgan just up a nickel, barely hanging on. Costco up 560, holding. Walmart up 89, trying to hang on. Disney down 251, not looking good. American Airlines down 15 points, 15 cents. AMC down 51 to 820. Royal Caribbean up $1 to 93.60, which makes no sense, but it is. We're up 34 on the Dow, trying to hang around here. There's a little buy program coming in. We might be up 45 or 47 points on the Dow. Little buy program. We'll see if there's anything to it, or will that filter out? I think we're losing ground. Up, down 2, up 1, down 2, up 1. I think we're into this pattern right now. We'll watch for that. Very interesting split. I was definitely too quick with my $12 call. Deep value. I want to see the VIX stay below 15 today. Bobby, earbud battery dying. Enjoy your weekend with the in-laws. Uncle B, happy weekend to everybody else. Yeah, we're going to see brothers and sisters today. Jen's family. Having an enjoyable lunch today, and then back home. It's all good. Thank you all for being here, hanging out with us today. 10 minutes to go, and the 2-hour window is over. Thank you for your support. Picking up 5 classes for the price of 4. Make sure you do that today and start enjoying those classes this weekend. Study up, my friends. Study up. You've got option money to make here, and it's available for you if you like. Thank you all for your support. $12.50 right now on GameStop. That is $50 a share pre-split. We're at $50 a share right now on GameStop pre-split price, down 20 cents a share on GameStop. 1.49 million traded on GameStop. $50 pre-split is where we are right now. Just so you know, just let you know. 677 down 8 on SoFi. The Dow is now only up 29. We just lost 20 points on the Dow. Down we go. We're only up 7 on the S&P. Down we go. We're coming back again. Here we are. We are coming back again. BW, is this the slow DC bounce, Uncle Bruce Dead Cat bounce? So what I'm wondering, you mentioned for the newer viewers, it is playing out as you expect, more pain to come. I think we're backing off. I do not see a reason why people would want to get into this market on a Friday with all the turmoil going on. Why would you go long? I think people are going to take profits here and get out before the bell, but it's happening right now. We're only up 6 on the S&P. We are giving up ground here, bit by bit by bit. Little dead cat bounce ups and then drop again. We're going to go into the red here. It's going to happen. We're going to be in the red. I just see it coming. That's my feel. I'm not looking at any charts. I'm not looking at any RSIs or plus minus 200-day moving average. I just feel it. I don't see the conviction. I don't want to write anything new now on GameStop, but on the other side, I'm scared of the Bloody Monday. I'm scared. Well, we'll find out. 28-point gain on the Dow, 1251 on GameStop. SoFi 676 down 9. GameStop 1251, and the volume of 1.5 million now traded at the moment. That is quite quiet overall when you think about that's 375,000 pre-split. We used to do 2 million in the pre-market on GameStop pre-split, which is 8 million now, to show you the difference. But the volume at the moment is kind of a bit higher than usual, but we're off 19. So 1249, there you are. So you tell me what it is. Is there a buyer lurking to scoop up the cheap paper and run it up to 13 again? I don't know. It happened this morning, the first 20 minutes. Now what? I don't know. All right. That's the story. That's all I can tell you. I'm sticking with it. Cash secured put time on GameStop? Maybe. Maybe now is the time to write $12.50 cash secured puts. Maybe now is the time to write $15 cash secured puts on GameStop. Maybe, but it's totally up to you to decide if you want to do that. 124 on the thumbs up meter. They're slowly trickling in, very slowly. Thank you, Splair. Maybe an out of the money call with 2 weeks to take some time shrinkage next week. BW, GameStop leaps are in the 90-10 rule on the fives. Jan 2026, just for your information, kids, you can get your hands on Jan $5 deep in the money calls on GameStop in the 90-10 rule and use that as your writing material. Well, you know what? There's possibilities here. One never knows. 1248 right now, down 22 on GameStop, 675 down a dime on SoFi, and the Dow is up 14 points. We are losing ground on these markets. It keeps coming in. We're still coming in. More red is probably showing up here. AI down 3, Tesla down $3. We've got Unity down 12 cents, Google down 45, Moderna down 114, Pfizer down 56, Amazon down 18, HD, Home Depot down $1, Target down 140, JP Morgan down 14, Disney down 250, American Airlines down 16, AMC down 60 cents to 811. We've got red showing up here. Yeah, Foot Locker, say eBay is red, Nike is red, Biogen is red, Western Alliance is. There's red. There's more red coming. More at the moment. It's trickling in bit by bit. I think it's a red day. We're sure not getting a reassuring bounce way into the new highs. That's not happening. We can't get yesterday's recovery here. We're not able to recover yesterday's losses. Okay. GameStop 1249, SoFi 676 right now. Okay. BW GameStop January 2025 threes are showing in the 90-10 rule. If you can get a market low volume, so may need to get those filled on fear of missing out next week on this odd behavior today. Reddit will be buzzing. JR, Uncle Bruce, why does Costco go up when the rest of the market tanks? It's just a contrarian view. Cheap prices at Costco. So you drive the higher end into that, away from the high end stores. You drive them into Costco. Good quality, good prices. Not unexpected. And it's the fourth quarter. This is Christmas. It's November 10. Hello. This is it for retailers now until the 24th. It's go time now. So this weekend should be busy for retailers. Black Friday coming up next week or two in the US. Yeah, it's time. It's time. People are buying now in anticipation of a good fourth quarter. Maybe they're overpaying. I don't know, but there you go. 1.52 million on GameStop, 1248 down 22 cents. Low of the day, 1235 this morning. We are watching a lot of drama here on our GameStop shares and also on the rest of the market. Lots of volatility kicking in on option expiry day today. Welcome all to the program, and I'm glad you're here. If anyone wants to comment, I would love to know, since I'm live with 120 of you. I have been uploading on this channel a bunch of videos after the live show is over, short videos that are under 60 seconds and videos between 1.5 and 3 minutes. What do you think of those? Are you okay with those? Do you find them interesting? Do you think it's a good idea? It seems to be working for awareness of this channel with people who don't generally watch me for 2 hours a day. I'd love to get your thoughts on both of those. What do you think? Brian is saying, I saw a buy order on level 2 for GameStop today, 38,500 at 1250. That was a nice buy order today. Somebody was picking up some stock. Again, I'm wondering who is that? Who is that? We're at 1260 right now on GameStop. We're at 1260 right now. We're only down a dime. It just jumped 50,000 just went through. Is it going to 13 now? Is it going to go to 13 again? What's happening? Is there a broker just going to buy it all up here? What's going on? Yeah, this is revealing, Brian. This is really revealing. Yes, sir. 1261 now on games, another penny higher. They just took out all the stock from 1249, 50, 51, 52, 55, 57, 60, 60. They're taking it out. Whoever's buying it is just taking it out. 1.55 million now. 1261 last, only down 9 cents on GameStop. Drama. Something's going on. This is not usual. Okay, not usual. 678 down 7 on SoFi. The Dow's up 73. Computer buy program just came in just in the last 5 minutes. So interesting, isn't it? Yes, entertaining to say the least. Entertaining, very entertaining. Got a lot to watch here, you guys. Oh, boy, we got a lot to follow. Tesla's recovering, down 208.80 now. At 208.80, it's down 117. Tesla's coming back up. Interestingly there, Unity is positive. Unity is green, 25.30. Very interesting move there. Very interesting move there. Moderna down $1. IBM up 75 cents, trying to recover. Microsoft up $4. Rolling. Still rolling. All right. Okay. 75-point gain on that. 1262, 1263 on GameStop. 1.55 million. We just traded a little higher again on GameStop, only down 7-8 cents here on the GameStop now. Okay. Okay, 675 down a dime on SoFi, 1260, 1262 on GameStop right now. VJ, when should we close our position on the Adobe Iron Condor that we opened earlier this week? When you make nothing but money? I would just sit tight and relax. Yeah, I would just sit tight and relax. Yeah, those contracts will shrink out. And don't forget, we have long weekends coming up. Things are going to get really quiet. We have tax loss selling coming in. There is very little reason for Adobe just to keep right on going. I'm optimistic about that trade. BW, Uncle Bruce, level 2 on the buy side is going ballistic compared to the sells. Heavy share volume waiting at 1288 as a blocker. They are scared of 13 today. That's interesting. That's very interesting here. 1258 right now, down 12 on GameStop. 1256, 1.56 million. We are getting waves in and out on GameStop right now. There's waves. There's volatility here. I think we're at the low. I think we're at a low here, close to it. But, between now and earnings release day, I don't know, are we going to go back to 16, 18 by the time they release their financials? And then, shocker of shocker, good God, they're making money. And then now we're talking 2024, like a double from here. I don't know. There's some folks here with tax loss selling. I mean, there are people selling GameStop now for a tax loss that they bought, a while ago, and they're going to want to buy it back in 30 days. But are they out of their minds? Are they going to get the shellacking of a shellacking? Because this thing is about to take off. 1258, 1.57 million, 1258 now. As soon as I know, I'll tell you. As soon as I know the answers, I will pass them on in plain English. 132 thumbs ups. In plain English, we have 132 thumbs ups. I think it's time to maybe consider honoring the Knights of Knee. I think we've ignored them long enough today. I don't want them to get mad at us. So I think it's time to put up some knee emojis to let the Knights of Knee know we're here. BW GME option volume 10,500 calls to 3,500 puts. People are thinking it's going higher rather than lower. Interesting stuff. Neat. I say the knee alert is going out right now to the world. The knee alert is going out. JR, and Brian are on it. Stephen Butler, here they come. Larry Titus, the knee alerts are coming out around the world to let the Knights of Knee know we are aware of your presence and we understand the power that the Knights of Knee possess. Do not piss off the Knights of Knee. Do not ignore your Knights of Knee at all. Interesting stuff. If you get a chance to watch Dumb Money this weekend through whatever service provider you have on your television, knock yourself out and let me know what you think of it. I enjoyed it. Splair, right on, Splair. We are at GameStop 1258 and Sofi to 675, down just slightly, but not so much. Yes. Interesting. 1.6 million on GameStop. More volume. SoFi 9.2, nothing yet. Option expiry Friday. What can I tell you? It's goofy times. That's all I know. And I can only say to the world at large, neat. That's all I can tell you. Knee emojis are out there. That's all I know. Deep value. Neat. Hearts are going out to everybody. Thank you all very much for your great support this week. Jen and I love you. Let's get it going, baby. Let's see what this thing's going to do. JR, I thought Dumb Money was great. Doesn't go much into Citadel and Griffin, but their actual role on the whole thing. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Luca, dude, DH Ruda, neat, and the hearts and the celebrations are coming through. Thank you guys for helping out with us, letting the Knights of Knee know they are respected. Is it really possible knives of knees? They are British after all, and maybe the movie was dubbed by someone that couldn't understand their Cockney accents. Deep value, just illegal website mostly. Neat. Dumb Money is out. And check it out. Let me know what you think, everybody. Thank you all for being through here. Citadel forced themselves into the movie and threatened legal action. That's why there isn't all that much about those guys, says Brian. Yep, there's all kinds of fun out there. Always is. Always will be. But there will always be the Knights of Knee. Do not mess with the Knights of Knee. Thank you, guys. All right, that's it. We're only up 60 on the Dow again. We're slipping. GameStop, 1258. That's where we're at right now. SoFi 675. We'll keep the drive alive, everybody. We'll keep on top of everything. Thank you so much for being with me this week. Have a great weekend. Thank you all for your support. I will see you early Monday, and keep an eye on the channel for any other updates. And let's see what is going on, everybody. Let's see if we make you richer through this weekend and next week as well. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Have a wonderful weekend. It's Bruce and Jen saying goodbye from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and we'll see you here on Monday when we have some more fun together all. Thank you, guys. Take care, and bye for now.